Welcome back, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph, back with the part 2 of the Pinocchio Dynasty. Lies of P. Pretty good game so far. Definitely seemed like it's something that I could play. Again, I got stuck, hit the wall. Anywho. So far it seems pretty good. Like I said, it reminds me mostly of Steel Rising more than it reminds me of Bloodborne or Dark Souls. It was like I was watching Hollow play it, and he was like, "Oh, it reminds me of so much." It's crazy how much this game reminds me of Bloodborne, and it's probably because the graphics are pretty good. Like I would say, the graphics are way better than Steel Rising was, and Steel Rising coming from a big studio, and I think this game is made by an indie studio. So, yeah, the graphics definitely look pretty good, and the gameplay is pretty smooth. Like the hitting is not as blocky. Steel Rising had some very blocky hitting, and I know I keep comparing this to Steel Rising because I feel like, since it's not a FromSoft game or one of those games, whatever, it does it more justice to compare it to something else that's a one-off Souls-like than trying to compare it to Dark Souls, to a FromSoft game that has had a lot of time in the industry, that basically created the industry. Like the games are literally called Souls-like games that mirror the same genre that this is in. So comparing it to that is like asking it to fail. That's like comparing Wild Hearts to Monster Hunter. Like, you want to do it because it's the closest game, the most successful game in that category, but at the same time, you're doing that game an injustice because Monster Hunter has had so many different iterations of the game, so they've perfected their craft compared to a game that's one-off. Even though it's made by a big company, it's still a one-off of them. But this game seems pretty alright. It has some blocking, it has some faults and stuff to it, but it's still pretty good, and I think it can go far. Like even when I was playing Steel Rising, I was like, this game could probably not necessarily be better, because it can be better, but I can almost see them making a second one of it. I actually didn't even finish beating Steel Rising, now that I really think about it. 11.6 physical damage reduction. See, this gear gets heavier, but it also more physical damage reduction, so obviously we're gonna put that on. But what I have been noticing, even from the FromSoft games and stuff, what I have been noticing is that since it's not really an RPG, it has more of an action RPG, but it's a hack and slash, and it's basically just a soul-like, like I said, it's its own genre. Not having that, I feel like the games could up its standards if it does the not even the standard. You scared the fuck out of me. The game can have a big improvement to it just by adding a simple thing. Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm getting shot and hit at the same time. Well, that's like my second death in the game. Also, just noticed that loading screen is Pinocchio's nose going and from lying. But anyways, it can have a big upgrade to the series if they add RPG-esque things to it. I.e., there's a lot of people with mods, and I'm gonna start playing on PC probably here, maybe next year, once I build my PC. But there's a lot of modding people out there that are modding Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff like that, and giving like the Convergence mod and stuff like that. They're giving these games more of an RPG feel. Like, it's still keeping its Souls-like play, but now it has a more RPG feel to it, in the sense that, oh, now your armor actually has stats on it. Your weapons has different stats on it. Your freaking you have more classes to choose from and stuff like that, and these classes actually have like significance to them. And it's crazy that that us on the outside have these ideas and these big studios. You telling me nobody in the production and the planning team of these big studios are thinking of these same things, or they probably are, but they're trying to save them for future games. But some of these things, like, bro, you don't need to save it for future games. You can do it now and still have more in the future games, and people will still buy it, and people will still eat it up. If anything, they'll eat it up even more. It's like, oh yeah, this is not. Some people are gonna be. Some people are hardcore purists, so they're gonna be like, oh, this ain't the Dark Souls I remember, or this ain't the Bloodborne I remember, or whatever. Because they'd be like, now it's getting more and more like Final Fantasy or something like that. And it's like, first of all, it'll never be like Final Fantasy. Like, Dark Souls is Dark Souls. Bloodborne is Bloodborne. Same thing. They're all FromSoft is FromSoft basically. So in their games, you expect that freaking hardcore to them. But if you add elements like that in there, it's like that only boosts it for me. It's like, oh snap! Now my armor I put on boosts my dexterity by 5 and stuff like that. It's like, yo, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, I wasn't expecting that from them, and that's pretty cool that they did do that. Like, it makes me feel like I'm getting more out of it. And the reason more so that it makes me feel like I would be getting more out of it is because, like, come here. Like Elden Ring and stuff like that, these and especially I think Bloodborne more so. Bloodborne like had no real armors in the game. Like, there wasn't a lot of different variations of armor in that game. And I remember the first Dark Souls and Demon Souls, I think there was, because I remember we always used to talk about Fashion Souls. But then Bloodborne was just like, Bloodborne wasn't a significant amount of weapons. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Bloodborne wasn't a significant amount of weapons or a significant amount of armor. It was just like there. And I get it was the first iteration of it, but there was also 2 Dark Souls. There was a Demon Souls and 2 Dark Souls before Bloodborne. So I don't know why it wasn't more than. Oh gosh, I hate fighting these bigger dudes. Oh, that did not work on him at all. What I have learned, though, from fighting these bigger dudes is that, dang it, power attacks is the way you want to go with these guys. I'm stuck. This is crazy. Golly. But anyways, yeah, so I feel like if they add stuff like that to it, like, oh my, to each piece of your equipment too, like each piece of the equipment like does something different, or yeah, they got certain things, certain something like some of the stuff boosts, and it's mostly helmets, I think, in Elden Ring that like will boost your blood when blood loss happens, it boosts your attack. Or I knew somebody else was gonna get up in this thing. When blood loss happens, your attack is boost, or this boosts your intelligence by 5, and this. It's like, yeah, you have those. What the? What's that? Yeah, you have some small things like that, but you don't have anything so sense of like, oh, our equipment, this piece of armor boosts my poise and my defense. Blah blah blah. It's like I can't. Golly, man. What the hell was even that? Oh, I see him now. Where's this at? Let's go down there. But yeah, adding a few little elements I feel like can definitely boost the game up, and maybe they will in the future. Maybe they won't. I mean, there's lots of games that can benefit from like simple changes, or if they don't want to do that to their game, they can literally just make a whole new game. like they did for Sekiro. Sekiro, I didn't like Sekiro mostly because I was all deep with FromSoft, and I thought it was gonna be a new FromSoft game that played like the old FromSoft games, but just with a new setting, basically like how Bloodborne was. I was like, oh, it's not like basically we got Ninja Souls, like how people consider freaking Neo Ninja Souls. I figured they was gonna do that. Like, oh, we got Samurai Souls. This might be dope. And no, it wasn't that. So it didn't capture me, and it just wasn't for me, which is fine. I don't knock the game at all. It just wasn't for me. They can do that, bruh. If I wouldn't have heard you, so they basically make a whole new FromSoft game, but make it an RPG, and people will still eat it up because it's still a FromSoft game, and they know that it carries that name behind it. It's almost like Apple products. People know it carries that name behind it, but they're actually adding more to it and adding something different to it, unlike an Apple product, which is just the same stuff we watch all over again. I'm about to die, for sure. What the hell is this dog? I can hear it, but I can't see it. And this dude got an arm on him, bro. I like how I was on the side of him and he was still getting me. I seen you. Come on. Fucking Alfred throwing these daggone these janks hard as hell. I feel like I'm gonna get like a gun for an arm. Cause what is those Legion magazines for? Cause I don't have anything I can use them for unless I can. Okay. I think I know exactly what you're for. Cause obviously, okay, now my Legion is out. I think the Legion magazine basically bumps it back up, so now I have my Legion back again. Frozen Man's Letters. My Louise Charlotte. My treasure. I'll let y'all read this. Oh, I got a freaking thing from it. I got an emote from it. Big guy. No. I have no heals right now. That's just asking me to die. Why are you here? Why? I keep pushing circle. Like I'm about to change my controls around. Because I keep trying to run by holding X, which obviously is not working. And I keep pushing circle to like climb stuff, which is not working because I've been FromSoft out. But yeah, I feel like they can definitely a bunch of games do that because like I said, Monster Hunter is one of those games too, and I feel like if they were to make a open world hack and slash Monster Hunter, man, I feel like that is something they are really missing out on because Monster Hunter is already really good, I think, in my opinion. And then Monster Hunter World was pretty good, and they wanted to make it seamless. It's not really seamless like they like how I think we all thought it was going to be. Wow, that is completely missed. But it does still have some seamlessness to it. But I feel like Monster Hunter could be I just headbutt me. I'm so stuck. But I feel like Monster Hunter could be even bigger. I can't even hit him with the daggone attack because that headbutt comes out so quick and stuff. But Monster Hunter they can easily put a spin-off Monster Hunter. They got Monster Hunter stories like that. They can do a spin-off Monster Hunter, but it's more of an RPG hack and slash game. And like I said, I feel like that would sell like crazy, and people would eat it up. Increase my max HP. All right. And I feel like people would just eat that game up because now, oh snap, I get to level up, which is crazy. Like, oh, I get to actually level up, so my attack and like defense and things like that go up, and I get to freaking actually run around just hitting stuff. So like the monsters, yeah, they're out in the world, but maybe now they have HP bars that I can see. Well, let's talk to Jiminy.
Are you? You are. Finally, someone is talking to me. I'm Jiminy, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll...
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like there's so much that a lot of these companies are missing out on, and I also feel like there's no way that somebody in there. Did I lose souls from getting shocked? I feel like there's no way that somebody in those companies is. There's no way that nobody in the company is talking about these ideas. Like, oh, how about we do a hack and slash Monster Hunter or RPG, a real RPG Monster Hunter? And Capcom's like, nah, I think that's stupid. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Like I can't fathom that. Like it just doesn't fit in my brain right for them to be like, nah, I don't think that's gonna sell. It's like, brother, that will sell like crazy. Like you just made a hack and slash RPG or action RPG basically Monster Hunter game.
Why, hello.
That's gonna sell like crazy. Like people are gonna eat that up.
Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. For your information, I didn't steal this.
I didn't steal this. I'm thinking you did. A blunt weapon. This goes on more advanced. But you also can't get any ideas around because I tried this way long ago. I went on Capcom's site or whatever because funny enough, man, like I went on Capcom's level up. I'm gonna go level up. Capcom's freaking stuff trying to get them ideas because before they made the Palco as your companions way back in the Monster Hunters, because the Palco wasn't your companion at first. You didn't have any companions, just you. I said something about that. I was like, man, that'd be dope if they had like the Palco as your companions, or if they let you have another AI hunter, basically. Which I think it would be. Yeah, the Palco companions are great, and the freaking dog companions are great for Rise and stuff like that, but I don't think anything would beat letting me have another AI human companion. Almost like Dragon's Dogma when you have your pawn. Like I don't think anything would beat that. Like just give me an AI companion, even if it's one of the dudes in the town. Like I can recruit the people in the town to come on hunts and stuff with me, to hunt with me. Because I think you can do that in Rise. In Rise, you can summon certain people to help you and stuff. But I think it's only for like an attack in Rise on those territory missions, whatever they call. But just give me something like that. Give me my own little pawn dude that I can recruit hunters, basically like mercenaries. I could do mercenaries and Palcos, whatever. Like I could do mercenaries to come in to do certain things to help me. Like, oh, he's just gonna be a gunner, or he's gonna be a hammer dude and stuff like that. And I can like put them at certain tasks. Like, hey, focus on the weakness of the monster, focus on breaking parts or something like that, what the case may be. Let's level these two up and then one to bigger. Like just tell it to do stuff like that so that it can help me out. I feel like that would be great. And the next thing you know, power codes came around, and I was like, oh, that's a coincidence. But what I was really is that they're not allowed to take ideas from people that don't work for the company. Yeah, from when I read it, they're not allowed to take. Don't give us ideas. Don't put stuff out there because we're not allowed to take anything. We're not allowed to take ideas from anybody, even if you give us written consent and stuff for it. We're still not allowed to take ideas from anybody that doesn't work for the company, which I understand. And I also understand even when it was like, oh yeah, even if you give us consent, we still aren't allowed. I get it because I feel like somebody's on the side. Yep, I knew somebody would be on the side of me. But because they can get sued, you know what I'm saying? Like I get them my idea, and then the idea goes and it hits big, and I'm like, yeah, they never gave me anything for this. Like I gave them my idea for something, like I deserve some money, and they're like, oh yeah, he did give us the idea, but oh he also gave us consent for this and this, and it's like, and it just doesn't hold up because it's not a real legal binding document or something like that.
I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly?
What the fuck is this? Occasionally, a dimensional butterfly will appear in parts of Krot. A monarch's lamp can detect the butterfly and lights up red to point out its location. When the character is near the hidden butterfly, it will appear. After a certain amount of time, the butterfly will disappear into another dimension. Kill it before using materials. I got some moonstone for it. Oh, there's a nigga hanging off the side. Who's definitely gonna try to hit me in my back once I get up here. Is he gonna swing? Okay. Bruh! Are you kidding me? Oh well, whatever. But yeah, that's and maybe in time some of these, excuse me. Maybe in time some of these dudes are gonna adapt some of these ideas and they're gonna do some of these things. They're gonna put some of this stuff to use. And maybe not. I mean, it's all up to them, but there's just with companies like that's that big for real, and it's like, oh, golly, man, I don't know why I thought you could do one poke. Where's this cat? That's like money hungry and stuff. I feel like, why are you not taking advantage of that type of stuff? Like, why have you not made a game like that? Like, did nobody really think of this idea? Like, nobody, like, if that's the case, if nobody thought of this idea, you need better people on your team. Like, you need better people. You need better people on your team coming up with better ideas, because if everybody just keep thinking over and over, like, oh, I'm just trying to find new ideas for the next Monster Hunter. Like, you're never thinking of a newer game, then you're wrong. Because yeah, I keep thinking of new ideas for the next Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is such a big franchise, and it brings in such a big profit. So obviously you wanna keep adding more and more to that. But that shouldn't be your singular focus to the point where you're not thinking of anything else. Like, yeah, you have a whole team that's probably working on just Monster Hunter. But there should be room for improvement, so there should be new ideas coming out of this. What the fuck that dog come from, bro? The hell is this, Resident Evil? I'll have to get back there in a second, but first let's take care of this guy. That did not work out anywhere like I wanted it to. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. One. And he did a 4-hit combo on me after the run start. All right, let's try this again. That make no sense. Come on. Is there nothing else over there other than that? So yeah, I definitely am supposed to go down right here. I heard a cat. I know I heard a cat. I know I'm not crazy. These windows is open too, so I feel like I can talk to somebody, but there's nobody there. I don't think I want to go here yet.
This must be your first time in the petrification disease quarantine zone.
This part reminds me of like a bloodborne part.
For most people, this time one. My family took my baby from me. A baby must be with its mother. Oh, thank you so much. Kai, please hurry before I lose my sight.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? I hope everybody's safe.
We'll check it out. Oh, nigga, no. Keep your big ass over there by yourself. So I like this weapon, but there's definitely some times when I'm like, I need something stronger. Let's get my stuff back. I think this is where I went. Yeah, this is where I went. Come here, you big bastard. See, now he's not doing it. Now he didn't do the 4-hit combo. I hate that their poise is so strong that they can just swing through my attacks, but I can't do the same to them. Like if I try to swing through their attacks, it doesn't work. But he can just swing right through my attack. And when they turn white like that, if you hold up and do a power attack on them, it knocks them down, but you have to get the whole power attack on them in order for it to work. Like I got my power attack 1, 2, it does 2. The first one doesn't mean nothing. They have to get hit by the second one in order for it to actually be a power attack. Workshop Union Standard. What the hell is that? Is that something I can put on? Yeah, it probably goes to this. I mean, it's all around better. But all these things keep adding weight to me. Like my weight is at 61% right now, and it's going over the point in which is good. As your equipment gets heavier, just yeah. See, now whatever it is that boosts my my weight stuff up, I'm gonna have to. I think it's my Legion. I'm gonna have to put some of that on. Why is his eyes red? Are all the eyes always red? Come here, dog. I just feel like there's some type of trap about to happen. There's always some unsuspected enemies in this place. Like, it's like you see most of them, and then you just don't see a lot of them. That's what happens. It's like, oh, there's an enemy there. I start fighting that enemy, and then all of a sudden, 4 enemies pop in the back of me. Like, where the hell did y'all even come from? It's a lot of hidden moonstones. Hidden moonstones just so I can upgrade my weapon. Don't even roll far enough away to get away from that. Really good design though. Like he made Pinocchio pretty good. Come on. The Steel Rising made it more so that it looked like an automatron, like it was a dancer is what it was called. And it made it more so look like an automatron. Unlike this makes it look, these are puppets, and then at least this one looks more humanoid than the rest of the other puppets. And moves more humanoid than the other puppets. And that's how it kind of was with the Steel Rising thing too. That automatron was more humanoid and moved a lot better than a lot of other ones. What I can say too is on this the boss and monster that they move fast, but they don't move nowhere near as fast as like Bloodborne bosses and Elden Ring bosses and Dark Soul bosses and stuff like that. Because it'd be like they still have some fluidity to them, and I don't know where the hell I'm going right now. And then okay, it goes the other way, and move pretty good, but nowhere near like the other ones. So that's also appreciated when I really think about it, because it's like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, this is a new FromSoft game, and yeah, they had even FromSoft like they had their games pretty hard, but it's like I can't deal with these dudes, these boss living like crazy, moving like crazy and beating the crap out of me. It's like I need a little break. Like I know this dude is about to tear me up, man. Like I know he's about to turn me up. You're just strong. Yeah, I'll upgrade my capacity when I get my stuff back. I gotta beat up that fucking big dude first. I like this arm, but at the same time, I don't give two craps about this arm. I need to change it. Like, because I barely use this. Like, it's a pretty good feature because it gets like stuff like that. So like I won't get snuck by. That thing puts a pause on it. When you hit the wall, it puts a pause on you. Like you can't do anything. What? Oh, it's like I couldn't do anything when I hit that wall. My character legit froze for a couple seconds to the point where he could have took big time advantage of me and beat the crap out of me, and I couldn't do nothing about it. But like I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, I rarely use this arm to. Well, I rarely use the arm. Even when I had the other arm, I rarely used it. But the other arm is physically stronger, so it gives me like a blunt damage hit or whatever. And I think that actually helps me out because it gives me another way of attacking than just my slashing. See, my poise is so low. Oh, wasn't expecting that. You see, no, not a single flinch on this dude. After all those attacks, not a single flinch. But as soon as he hits me, flinching. What the? He ain't dead. Let me see what this baton is about. Probably want to put it on too. It's a blunt weapon. I've been doing more technique so that doesn't fit probably that well with me. Oh, and then it also is about to make my equipment makes me go up way higher. How do I unequip it? Yeah, unequip that for now because my stamina was crazy gonna be low. All right, now we just know that I gotta get my capacity up. Shut up, dog. Dogs call everybody around them. Everybody around them gets called because these daggone dogs start screaming. Shut your bitch ass. Whoa! Bro got up on me. Alright. Let's go with y'all too. Keep forgetting about that, man. Like you just can't have your back turned. Turning your back on any of these dudes is a death sentence, man. Especially once dogs start barking. How did you bite me before I swung my sword? Did he die from that? Yeah, he died. Alright. Hopefully there's not a boss like right up here, because that'd be pretty bad, because I don't have any heals left. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a double attack. I think I'm about to play some Elden Ring after this. Oh, this takes me back up to that freaking, it's the elevator at the, oh boy, I'm about to use that for sure. I don't know about all that. Let's go back this way first. I feel like that's about to do something. Let's go back to the elevator, dude. Let's level up. Put my phone on silent. I don't really care if you don't have anything I really want to buy from you, because I'm not being a strength build. There's no, to me, there's no reason to be a strength build. Let's switch this arm out for this. Let's teleport and level up. Sophia, touch me.
I'll use my power to help you.
All right, let's get capacity up. Because the capacity levels Legion up too, so I guess we'll do 2. I don't really care about doing 2. Let's do 1 there, and let's do, I don't really know, advanced as Legion as well. Technique is pretty good. Let's stamina, like, yeah, let's go ahead and do some more health. Health is always good. Alright, now let's go to whatever this next part is. Now lying. Go ahead, Pinocchio. Lie till your nose gets too big. That would be... I don't know what happened the first time I lied. I don't know what it did to my guy. I know some red stuff came around me, but I don't know what actually happened. Because that'll be pretty dope if something... Actually, I mean, usually if this, I would take the long way back around and get all those souls or whatever the case may be. And use that as level up fuel, obviously. But for right now, I want to see what's next. So I'm not going to do that. Was not expecting both of y'all to be right there. I'm going to be honest. Bro just parried me. So now I know to look to look for that. Look for being parried. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. I probably should, all puppets will be destroyed.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
Geppetto. Papa.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father! You and the alchemist scheming together. What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait, You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Whoops. Whoops. How long is that? I'm trying to amplify my cattle.
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
Trying to amplify my power. He just swinging through every attack I do, bro. Which is crazy. God damn it. Golly, bro. Come here. Am I gonna get his weapon? He didn't even roll that far. How did he get away from me? How's he swinging faster than me with that big ass weapon? I'm swinging. I'm just saying, no, I'm swinging. For y'all on the other side of the screen, it's probably like, yo, just hit him. I am swinging. It is just not hit. The button is just not registering. Somehow he's swinging faster than I'm swinging. With that big weapon, it's like I'm hitting the button and it's just the weapon is not going, and somehow his slow moving swing is hitting me faster than I'm hitting him. Geppetto.
Finally, we meet, son.
It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this.
I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets, after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall. Won't you help me, son?
Ignitbus extended to dealing with a non. Oh my gosh!
I want to hear all about you. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then it will catch up at hotel. I want to hear. Use this. Will catch up.
Okay. Let me figure out what the hell that was you just gave me first of all. A tool that can assemble and disassemble weapons, blades, and handles. Weapon assemblers available through Stargazers and Eugenia. When dealing with a non-human enemy, it was necessary to do away with common sense. The workshop, and Stalker's assembly various blades and handles focuses on making the greater weapon. And that's when you see there are certain. Let me see if I can go through. All right, see how I have a handle and a weapon, and each handle and weapon has a different thing. Like this one has concentrate and storm slash. Storm slash slashes an enemy in front of you multiple times. Concentrate increases attack temporarily. This does single slash and strike chance. Single slash gathers your strength for a big forward slash, and temporarily increases your attack for your next hit as a strike chance. So I can put this handle on this if I wanted to, and vice versa. Which I'm gonna look into. Well, what else did he give me? Did he give me something I can put on? Yeah, man, the donkey costume. I want that costume weighs more. Cause that'd be pretty stupid. I like this better. I was almost dead. I like that there's enemies right there. Already ready to put the finger in my booty hole. Alright, this is City Hall. Alright, we'll be back next video with City Hall stuff. I'm gonna log off, play a little bit of Elden Ring and stuff. I need to get myself prepared for the DLC that's gonna be coming soon. Thank you for this second part. It should be like one more part, and that's probably be it, because I doubt the demo is gonna give you that much to it. Like I said, I think it was only put like the first and second chapter of the game, and I think the first chapter was probably me meeting Sophia. So this Geppetto part has to be like the second chapter, because I already beat one boss. So there's probably like one more boss in it. Well, technically, it feels like I beat two bosses, so maybe it's just one more thing in the game since it's still going. But that's it for today. Greiwolph, out.